Oh, I got their ass now. Now, throughout your entire life, you've heard about these structures. I don't even have to tell you what this is. My tribe people, y'all know what this is. I don't have to say it. You're looking at it. If you tapped into your DNA, your Akashic records, you know what that is. It's a Stargate. You know what it does. You don't need to go to school to learn that. You know what it does. You know it has the ability to access other realms. You've even used it in video games. And understand something very simple. They're not that crafty and they're not that creative to create something out of fiction, out of nothing. And if you follow me, you're going to realize that everything they're telling you is fiction is very much real. And, oh boy, wait till you get to the end of this video. The metal ball. Now, when I saw that metal ball going around the Stargate and creating that dimension in there, I started to think that ball is a piece of metal and it's going around in a circle, right? Now, you would need magnetism to make that go around in a circle really, really fast, right? But then I said, you know what? What's metal can move really fast and actually cover the entire circumference of this at the same time, meaning it won't just be here. It'll be covering the entire Stargate. I said, the only thing that can do that is Mercury. Stay tuned.
BruceMafia.com. So it's pretty amazing that this vampire blood or red mercury is repelled by garlic and attracted to gold and doesn't even show a reflection in the mirror. It kind of really makes sense, like the girl said, where them legends came from. I mean, look at that. That's crazy right there. Now, I believe this red mercury was used in free energy technology. Just think, you're pushing it away with the garlic and attracting with the gold. You could make crafts go. You could run a whole city on free energy with just these elements, the red mercury, the gold, and the garlic. And I believe these major ancient cities were doing this. You know, you go back to Tartaria, the Hyperborean civilization, back to ancient Egypt, the real Egypt, because they give us a lot of propaganda where it is, and it's not even in the right location, but that's not for this show. But they were definitely using this red mercury, and there's evidence of this everywhere. So I believe the Aztecs, the Mayans, they were all using it. They were way further advanced than we are now because they were tapped into the frequencies of nature. They were also using it when they died. There's accounts of emperors with this in their coffin.
Archaeologists are afraid to open the tomb of China's first emperor. It's been 50 years since villagers digging a well discovered the site, yet no one has seen inside the tomb since nearly 2,300 years ago, when Emperor Qin's body was sealed within. The emperor certainly had grand ambitions for his tomb, which spans 98 square kilometers and even includes his famous terracotta army consisting of 8,000 soldiers and horses. Just a little further on this pyramid lies the emperor's tomb. According to the historian Sima Qian, the workers who prepared the tomb and attended the burial were walled alive in the mausoleum at the end of the ceremony, so the secrets of its construction would never be revealed. He also states that the tomb is protected by a multitude of traps, notably automatic crossbows, designed to stop anyone who ventures into the corridors. Worse still, He writes that the emperor's bronze sarcophagus is surrounded by a vast river of mercury. We know today that mercury is highly toxic, but the emperor believed it granted immortality. It remains uncertain whether the tomb will ever be opened, but officials prefer to wait for new technological advancements that will allow safe entry into the tomb without any risk of damaging the emperor's mummy or the surrounding treasure. Subscribe for more videos.
So you see, the first emperor was surrounded by mercury. Maybe it's connected to some resurrection technology. And red mercury in gold equals 187, which is the homicide code. Remember, Confucius told us, symbols rule the world, not the laws of man. The elites have a secret language of symbols and numbers. It's called gematria. Comes from Jewish Kabbalah mysticism. Now, who is the god Mercury? Well, it's Hermes. Mercury is the Roman god. Hermes is a Greek counterpart. And you won't believe this. Red mercury and gold equals 187, matching MH370. The flight that went missing in transit, which would be connected to Hermes. And on that flight, there were several people that had patents to free energy technology. Interesting.
All right, guys, I'm trying to put this together for you, and TikTok only gives me 10 minutes. But as you can see, Mercury is often depicted holding a caduceus, a rod with two snakes wrapped around it. He is also sometimes shown wearing a wing cap or sandals, which reference his association with travel. Let's keep this going. Have y'all not noticed that most Tartarian structures have a statue on it, and it's holding the caduceus? Have y'all not noticed most of their statues are Mercury? Have y'all not noticed that Mercury is one of the main statues that they put on their building? Why would they do that? Mercury, messenger of the god, traveler, Stargate. I think Mercury has something to do with the Stargate and us traveling in between dimensions. Oh, I'm not done yet. What exactly is the stuff in the middle of the Stargate? I'm not going to answer this question. I just gave y'all class. Y'all know what's in the middle of the Stargate. Y'all also know they usually put this right in our face, don't they? Let me show you. They put it right in your face. This is why they went to Iraq. Because Saddam Hussein had actually found one of these and he was figuring out how to work it. You see the soldiers? Look at them. What are they walking through? They're walking through a Stargate. What's helping them get to the other side? Mercury. The messenger god, the god of travel. I can't spell this out any better for you. We travel through stargates. They're all over the planet, and that's why they destroyed them and had to get rid of them. Because we could travel to other dimensions with ease. This is how our ancestors traveled. Understand? By Mercury. Peace.